we're in Paris for Animation Week, and I would like to hear about who you are and how did you get into this dance?
I'm old school dancer. I started about 42 years ago.
40.
Yeah, around 84 when breaking and Beat Street came out.
Wow.
We saw the first images of the hip hop culture,
Wow.
and I was immediately addicted to it. And I started as a b-boy.
And this is 84 is when you started
82, 84,
82.
yeah, around that time
in Belgium.
in Belgium. Yeah.
Wow. Oh my goodness. What was it? What was it like? What was it, the experience when you first began meeting people, practicing?
Yeah, for us it was crazy. I was already into funk music
Mm,
and soul,
mm,
and then we saw the images. It was
mm,
one night I was not zapping because the remote didn't exist.
mhm,
But I saw the images of the wild style on a German channel.
mm.
And the next day I went to my friend and said, "Hey, I saw some crazy shit, man. Hey, they were turning on their heads and they were doing this and they were doing that." And that was our first impression of the dance.
Mm,
And then we were looking for more material, but it was hard to get
mm.
because it was only a VHS,
Right.
the movies,
Mhm.
and the music channels.
Wow.
And then we started practicing and copying, but we had the luck that there was one guy from New York, Julio Bader Calderon from the Bronx Breakmasters,
Mm,
who came to Europe to teach. So we took all these classes, and at that time we were one of the best students.
mm.
Then he had to go back to the US, and we took over the classes.
Wow.
But because there was only a small difference between us and the new people, the owner of the club, he gave us the opportunity to practice and practice and practice and practice.
Mm.
So we became better than the new people, so we could take over the classes, and the owner could make a little bit of money. And
Wow.
after a while, the hype around break dance
Yeah, yeah.
was gone,
Mm,
but I kept on doing it.
mm.
But then, yeah, story of life, family, work,
Mhm.
whatever,
Money, bills.
money,
Yeah,
bills,
yeah.
yes. I became older and older, and I got injuries.
Oh.
And then I made a decision. Um, let's go and try more stand-up dance.
Mm.
And since I saw, or we saw, is my idea about a b-boy crew. Most of the b-boy crews, they had a secret weapon,
Mm. I
and the
hear this.
secret weapon
Mm.
was the popper
Mm.
or the electric boogie guy.
Mm.
And if you're into breaking and you're doing rounds, you get tired.
Mm.
But if you have the popper with you, he gives you rest.
Wow,
That's
interesting.
how I approached it and looked to it. And you saw, okay, Rocksteady crew had Wiggles, and they had this one and this
Mm.
one, and Air Force crew, whatever. Most of the crews, they had a stand-up dancing.
Mm.
So then at a certain moment, Taco came to Belgium,
Mm.
Robin Taco.
Mhm.
He came to Brussels. And my friend said, "Hey, this is the guy from the movie, this and that and that and that, and he's giving classes." I said, "Oh, I need to take that class." And since Taco had the same age as me,
Mm.
we became friends. And he sat at my place. We went together to Battle of the Year, whatever,
Wow.
to stuff like that. And I took all these classes.
Mm.
And that gave me the virus,
Oh,
the virus of popping.
wow.
And then he went back to France because he came from France
Mm.
at that time.
Mhm.
We met each other a couple of times again, but then he left back to the US, and then I didn't see him anymore. And since he was not really active on social media, we lost the connection.
Mm.
But I kept on doing the stuff. Learned a little bit,
Mm.
but I was too young in the dance or in that type of dance to really take a lot from him.
Mm.
Now I remember stuff he gave.
Yeah.
And maybe now I'm ready for it,
Yeah.
but I wasn't ready at that time.
Mm.
So, but I took classes from all the people I think or I thought that I could learn something from.
Mm.
So all the workshops given in Düsseldorf, in Germany, in Holland, in Belgium, in France.
Wow.
Wiggles was very important for me, for basics and all this stuff. But everyone who could come, the Japanese, the Koreans, that one, I took all the workshops because every workshop you learn something.
Yes.
Even if you think, oh, I know it, no, you don't know everything.
Mm.
And if it's like that, then it's a practice.
Mm.
And then you're gonna practice stuff you're not used to practice.
Right.
Because you practice, in fact, most of the time only the stuff you like.
Right.
Oh, I like that thing. But maybe the guy gives waving. Oh, I don't like waving. I like waving with my left arm, but the guy is left-handed.
Mm.
But also with Taco, he did a lot of stuff for left-handed.
Mm.
It's like,
Wow.
oh, he's doing it left-handed. Why don't you do it?
Right.
You know?
Right.
It's like that, and then and then I build up and to who I am today, and I still do it, and I still take the classes, just like Animation Week. I took all the classes.
Mm.
I'm getting older, but okay, it's like that.
Yeah.
It's like that. But I don't see myself as the best dancer. I don't see myself as the worst dancer. For me, I'm just happy if tomorrow I'm better than today.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
That's the thing.
Right.
And to get along with all the people.
Yes.
Because it's like a family.
Yes.
When I come to Paris and I see guys from 20 years ago and this and that, they all, hey, Gerrit, how are you? This and that, you know. It's like a family reunion.
Yes.
It's like a family reunion. And it's the same for people from Germany or from Sweden or whatever. Then that gives me an extra on the dance, an extra value.
Mm-hmm.
You meet more people, you go to places, you see a lot, you experience a lot.
Yes.
And that's nice. It's a kind of passion which gives a lot back.
Mm-hmm.
A lot.
Wow, it does. I think sometimes people, they don't go that deep or realize the power of community, the power of we're doing this. It's more than just a competition. It's more than just saying I am the best, or it's that the relationship that you create, the memories that you create with people. And like you're saying, it's like it could be many years and then you see them, it's like, hey, we're back, you know? So that feeling that comes up.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's also another environment. In the beginning, you didn't have battles. If there was a battle,
Yes.
then it was a cipher in a club.
Oh, it wasn't like money, like $100,000, like $1,000.
No. It's only later.
Wow.
It's only later when you say, okay, there were some battles worldwide.
Yes.
But since I was a b-boy, Battle of the Year was our thing.
Yes.
But Battle of the Year was only for b-boys. But they did showcases with poppers and Salah and this one and this one and this one. So that was always interesting. They respected the other art forms. But then you saw events only for stand-up. Just Taboo was very important for us, but there are a lot of other ones. And for us, it's like, oh, let's go there, and then you meet the people, and around it are the workshops, and you take this and that. Summer Dance Forever is also very important.
Yes.
In a way that popping forever then.
Yes.
But it's not only popping forever. No, it's meeting the people and sharing the dance and talking to each other and enjoying theater forever and all the stuff.
Yes.
So, and that for me, that's holiday. I don't have to go on vacation and lie on the beach or whatever. I can lie on the beach if I'm devastated from the day before. But my pure goal will be I go to the event.
Yes.
I don't go to lie on the beach.
Yes. Yes.
If it's one day of rest, then okay, it's okay. But for the rest, it's dance. That's
the rest. Yes. That's what fills you.
Yeah.
Wow. I would like to ask about creativity and how do you see creativity? How does your mind how do you create when you want when you're movement dance? How would you express what creativity is?
The creativity for me is driven by the music.
Mm.
Depending on the type of music, depending on what you hear, depending on what you can feel,
Mm.
your body will give. But what I see a lot of dancers, or maybe all the dancers, they have a kind of safety environment. All the moves come back, then this and that and that, and sometimes they go out of that zone.
Mm.
And that's for me, it's you and the music, and the music pulls you out of it. And then you can have elements
Mm-hmm.
which you like. Now we had an animation week, so if I'm gonna freestyle, probably some of the stuff will come in back into the dance, and it will open my vocabulary.
I see.
So I think it's always interesting to put other elements. It's the same thing when you're doing your digits and you're thinking about animals, or you're thinking about that and that. So you always have to think, oh, this, and you use that element to in your vocabulary, in your possibilities
Yes.
to bring it out.
Yeah.
But the music for me is dance. Even the same animation, you don't have to film. You still have to.
Right.
For me,
Right.
the music is even more or even important than what I do.
Yes.
It has to pull you out. If you hear electro, you're more than okay. We do more robots.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if you have more soul or
Yeah.
funk or jazz, then some other elements will come. If you have more Oriental or whatever, then you start to wave and whatever.
Yes. Yes.
So the music is important.
Yes. Don't forget the music and how it
It's a dance.
influences.
It's a dance.
Right. We have to
It
remember.
is a dance.
Yes.
It is a dance. Even if like Andre said, I'm not a dancer, but he uses musicality in the stuff he
You're
does.
dancing.
He's dancing, but he doesn't call himself a dancer because he has his own idea about it.
Right.
But if you see him,
You would
I
say.
saw the first time I saw Andre was a battle between Japan and the US
Oh yes.
on a tape.
Yes.
I saw it on the tape. He was dancing. For me, he was dancing.
Yes.
So, but
Yes.
and I liked him
Yeah.
from the first time. I said, "Hey, man, this guy is different.
Well,
This guy, hey, well, I want to learn."
Yeah.
And then so many years later, he came to Holland,
wow.
and I took a class, and took another class, and whatever.
Yeah.
And I took it on top of what I learned from others.
Wow. Just how over time how you learn and grow as time continues. I would like to ask you, is there something that you feel maybe is lacking in the dance community, or something you would like to see more of in the dance world? Maybe not, but is there something?
You see, the movement goes with the music. And since the music is evolving,
Yes.
the dance will evolve. They will put extra elements. They will put maybe some kung fu, they put some capoeira, maybe they will put some Indian dance, maybe they will put some belly dance, maybe just depending. And a few years ago, you had dubstep.
Yes.
Some people called it dubstep dance.
Right,
It's
right.
popping.
Right.
But they didn't know.
Mhm.
It's always the new generation, they don't know.
Right.
We know these things from
Right.
back in the days, and we say, yeah, we do this on this music now, and they do it, but they start to move differently because the music is different. You also see the same in hip hop.
Right.
Hip hop from the 90s is not the same as hip hop from today. But the basics from foundation from back in the days is still some, in a way, in the dance from today. So if I want to see more, I think we're going to see the future. We're going to see guys with incredible whatever creativity, which will be a standard maybe in 5 years.
Interesting.
It's when I was a b-boy, we had a windmill, we had a handspin, we had a backspin, we had a head spin, we had top rocking, and we had a freeze. That was it basically. What you see now, they are doing air flares.
Yeah.
And you see people starting to do air flares before they could turn on their back, do the windmills and whatever, you know? So, and now air flare, it's like everybody does air flare.
Right, right.
But for me, it looks like I'm never going to do air flare. I'm too old to start doing it.
Mhm.
But I could do my windmills at that time.
Mhm.
So I had the move of the moment.
Yes.
But then later, Thomas flare came. Flares. Oh, and then later, continuous hit spins. And all this stuff. 100% freeze. No. 1000% freeze.
Wow.
You know, all this stuff. So you saw all this, when you saw every time other elements coming. And if you see it now it's for the Olympics in France, then you see how high level these people are.
Mm.
Incredible.
Yes.
And I see the same in popping.
Mm.
You see guys controlling themselves and doing crazy moves and crazy whatever. Then you say, whoa, whoa,
Mm.
whoa. The only thing is you don't have to be acrobatic to learn it.
Right.
But you have to put time in it
Yes.
to get that cleanness, to get that technique, to get, and that's good that stuff like this happens.
Yes. Yes. Wow. The time and the putting it in, grow. I like how you said the move of the moment, because there's a certain move, like right now in this 2024, there are certain ways of movement, but it's of the moment, because in 10 years from now, there will be a new move of the moment.
Yeah.
So that's fascinating.
Yeah.
The move of the moment.
Yeah.
Mom, M-O-M.
And you have a lot. You got strutting. You get this. You got that. You got threading. You got that. But even in threading, you saw evolution.
Yes, it evolved. Yeah.
2D, 3D, finger threading.
Right. More.
Digits,
Right. Yep.
digital. But it's like that. Robot. In the
Yeah.
beginning, you had you had a robot. No, you have different types of
Yeah.
robot. You have an android. You have a cyborg. You have a Terminator.
Just keeps-
You know, you have mannequin. You have you have already 5 times. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Oh, you have waving. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, you have liquid.
Yeah.
Oh, you have liquid. Yeah. You have body waves.
It
You
just
have this,
keeps
you have that.
going. It
So
just-
it keeps on going. And every time you think it's not possible to do anything else, somebody comes and he's the new hero.
Wow.
He's the new hero. Before you had the heroes were the old school guys.
Yeah.
And then there were new heroes.
Yes.
And in the future there will be future heroes.
Right.
Who are this guy's dope. Oh, this guy's dope. And then you see him and you get used to him.
Mm.
And then because you get used to him, it looks like, oh, I already saw this.
Right.
No. He's a great dancer.
Yes.
Really, he's a great dancer. And it's not because you see him dancing or 10 times or
Right.
1 time or 50 times that you know how he dances.
Yes.
Talk to him.
Yes.
Hear his story. Join him in the dance. Share the dance. And then you will see. The same with Salah.
Mm.
Salah. Before everybody said Salah. Now they're talking about this one, they're talking about that one. You know?
Yes.
They don't talk so much about Salah anymore.
Right.
Salah is still a great
right.
dancer.
Right.
We saw him in the circle yesterday, in the
Yeah.
Cyprus. Then you say, well, man, this guy is not normal.
Yeah.
Because he put all his efforts and he practiced and he
Right.
practiced and he was serious and he made something from it.
Yes.
And now he's still respected.
Yes.
So, and yeah, he was the hero. He's still a hero for me.
Right.
But for the new generation, they even didn't hear from him.
Right. Right. Every generation.
Every generation has its heroes,
Yeah.
and we learn from the old heroes, from the OGs, for this and
Yes.
that. I also learned from the new heroes.
Yes.
Because if you saw the guys from today, and you saw Ricky, and you saw Pop and Q, and this and that, you said, whoa, what's this? I still have to go back to the lab to start practicing.
Right,
Because,
right.
some stuff you understand, some stuff you said, no, I really have to work on that to get that clean or to do that. Oh, this is a good idea. I never thought about that idea, but sometimes it's just to know the idea.
Mm.
And someone has to tell you. Someone has to tell you, and that can help you.
Mm.
That can help you.
Wow.
Oh, think about this. Think about opening the fridge and taking something and it's too cold.
Try something.
Okay,
Yeah.
you know that scary moment? That use it in your dance.
Yes.
Stuff like that.
Yes.
Yes, it's the ideas.
Yeah.
but they give you the idea.
Mm.
They give you, and then it's up to you what you do with it.
Yeah, and that's like life. You decide what you're gonna do with your life, and
Yeah.
just and everything. Wow.
And a lot of people, they see the dance as oh yeah, you have to do it, and you have to be there and the technical and this and that. Don't forget to dance.
Yeah.
It came from the street. It came from the clubs.
Right.
When the guys went to the club
Yeah.
to get the attention from the women,
Yeah. Yeah.
from the girls.
Yeah. Social dance party.
Yeah, yeah, and
Yep.
they dance, and the girls were attracted to the guys who
Right.
could dance really good.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like a evolution. Even animals.
Yeah. Of course, now you can go to the dance school and you learn how to dance, and you can get into the theater and you can do this and that.
Right, it's
So it's
different.
another approach.
Yeah.
Because now you can follow classes and it. But before it was you learn to dance on the dance floor.
Mm.
You learn to dance from your opponents or from your friends or together.
Yes.
And they were your teachers, they were your mates, they were and you get better. And then, oh, this girl likes me. Okay, let me dance a little bit like this.
Right.
One of my women I had doing a battle with her. So
there it is.
It's like that.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Don't forget it's fun.
Yes.
Don't forget it's fun.
Don't forget.
Don't go to. You can get serious and but don't forget it's fun.
The human part.
Yeah.
The human experience.
Yeah.
You know. The last question I would like to ask you is, if the world was listening right now, if you had the attention of the world, what would you like to tell the world?
If you don't leave the dance will not leave you.
If you do not leave the dance will not leave you.
Yeah, you can have relationships in your life and this and that and that,
Yes.
and that, and then you can wake up and do stuff like that.
Yes.
But on the other side, the dance, if you love the dance,
yes,
and you're in love with the dance,
yes.
if you don't leave the dance will never leave you.
Wow. Wow. That's I think a lot of people need to hear that. I think that's a very deep thing that a lot of people, well, you who are watching, you're going to listen to that. So I want to give shout out to Wise, because you are wise. You are wise.
Thank you.
You know? So,
But I'm wiser.
Wiser?
After today,
He's even wiser. He's even wiser.
I'm wiser now.
Yo, but thank you, Wise, for sharing your story. I appreciate that, sir. Thank you so much.